Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to another Buzzing About Town here on Buzzing Pattaya. And today, what a place to start. Look on the map now, this is where I am, and the reason why I'm giggling and laughing to myself is I'm opposite the castle and the buffalo, two very well known places that if you've been here before or you've been here a while, you definitely will know about both of those. I'm hoping you probably won't know what's inside the castle more than I would hope you don't know what's inside the buffalo bar. But if you are a castle person, fair play to you. You got more balls than I have. But anyways, this is where we are. I'm going to have another random ride around. Quite a few people said, can I just go off these back streets, show you what's going on, etc., and have a look around and see what's happening. So we're going to do that. As I say, I'm right on Third Road at the moment, right outside the castle. And I can't help but laugh about it. I can't say too much here. But moving forwards, I will drop a much more detailed explanation inside Patreon, and I will also do my level best to go in there and see if the owner will let me do a video. The last person I took in the castle, we left him locked inside an MFO box naked. Oh dear, I'm laughing, but he wasn't. When he got out, he wasn't happy. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That is the castle. So I'm going to jump on my bike and we're going to just do a random ride around and see what's going on today. It's a beautiful, lovely, sunny day. Let's see what's happening here in our lovely city that we call home. Right, back in a second. So there we are. That's the castle there, right in front. And as I say, just ask around, guys. Ask around and find out what goes on behind that door there. Not for the faint-hearted. And the Buffalo Bar is the one across there. That one, I've got to be honest with you, is a lot more fun and a lot less risque. And often have a lot of girls coming down from the village. This tends to be one of their first port of calls. All right, so as you can see, the old castle, it's quite a big place and there's a lot goes on in there. A lot goes on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head up here and just really have a ride around and see what's going on. Incidentally, this place here, this was up for sale not so long back. We looked at this as possibly a buzzing bar, swimming pool and everything there, but a little bit off the beaten track, if I'm being honest. Not really the location we wanted, whereas obviously we're in Tree Town, which although we're struggling and we're on our arse, to be honest with you, at this current moment in time, hopefully things will pick up. And as you can see, you know, there's quite a lot of apartments here. You know, when I say it's off the beaten track in terms of if you're staying here, I think it's actually a really good area. Simply because you're far enough on the other side of Third Road to keep yourself out of all the noise, and you can get a decent night's kip. And it's literally a couple of minutes to go into the city centre. But I think to bring you guys out of the city centre, to come out to the location we were looking at as possibly a buzzing bar, I don't think would have worked. So we're here at the mansion. What we'll do is I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go over to the girly bars that I showed you not so long back, and then we'll keep going. Let's go down here. All right. Beautiful day today. Really, really hot today. We've had a real nightmare lately. Really, really been hot. Unbearable, if I'm being truthful. In fact, to be honest, in the 10 years of being here, I can't actually recall it ever being as hot as this. It really has been ferocious, and as you can see today, it's just boiling. It really is on the nail. And again, we've just gone past the Urban, so if you are looking at accommodation, the Urban might be one you want to consider. And I'm going to go here, turn right here, the Love Inn. Now, the Love Inn is a short-time hotel. You can nip in there and fill your boots. And just up here, if you've been on our bar calls, you'll know where we're going. But I'm going to go past that area and I'll take you over to a different part of the city. But up here, this is the Love Inn, so if you are caught in the moment of passion and you need to de-stress in there, in you go. Now up here, there's a row of gentlemen's clubs behind closed door bars, by far very, very popular. No messing around in there, boys. Well, I say no messing about as in, you know, it's not one of those places where you go and sit down and have a quiet drink. It's much more full on. We run bar calls to some of the bars here, to Club 4, Club Sin. Very, very good, great fun, lots of entertainment. And that's this row here. So there we go. In there you are, jobs are good. All right, now we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go around here, and this will lead us eventually to Pattaya Klang, which is Central Pattaya Road. it will lead us there. And there's a few bars up here. Back in the day, this used to be quite a popular area. Sadly, it's not so popular anymore. And that block there, you see that big white block? That's where I did my very first Thai lesson in there. There's a load of shop houses at the bottom. And that's where I did my very first Thai lesson with Prasanna, bless her. She's married now, got a kid. And I think she's up north now, so I know she's not down here anymore. Lovely, lovely lady. Really, really nice. And across there, there's the Max City Resort and accommodation there. And again, you know, this is, like I say, back in the day, this used to be busy as hell. Sadly, it's not so busy now, and hopefully, fingers crossed, with the relaxation of all the rules and restrictions that come the 1st of May, now that's passed, hopefully, that you guys will get out here. Incidentally, when do you plan to come out now? Obviously, you know, we've been all sitting here saying they need to relax it, they need to change this, they need to do that. Well, they've done it now, virtually. So I don't know, has that affected your plans? Will you come out here? And then you go, there you go, that in there, that's the Niren Grand Villa. And that is where I did my very first Thai lessons. And these are some of the bars I made mention to. I will come out of an evening, do some night videos. Nothing scheduled right now, but I will do it. I have got to go and cover Jomtien as well. I get quite a lot of requests about Jomtien. Jomtien's a nice area, got to be honest with you, I like it there. Job's a good one. So we're heading now up towards Big C Extra. And what we'll do is we'll fly over, straight over the road. And well, not literally fly over, but you know what I'm saying. And I'll show you over there. Again, you know, these are areas that I would say 90% of the time none of you guys will ever go to, for the simple reason is there's no reason for you to go there. However, you know, it must be hot that they're watering down the old plastic. God, what I'd do to sit under that right now is bloody boiling, it really is. So it must be too hot that she's watering the old plastic, fair play. I thought when plastic gets hot, doesn't it expand? So it's not like it's going to shrink. And if you put cold water in it, I'm not one of those, what do you call them people? What am I looking for? Not an engineer. That's not a physicist, is it? Oh, I don't know. But anyway, doesn't it contract? I don't know. Anyway, the one thing that's not contracting is the fact that this heat out here is just burning off. It really is. Oh, look at that car nearly hit that taxi lady in. Man. And incidentally, it wasn't so long back, I did a video and I was going up, where was I, 13.2 I think it was, leading up to Second Road. And as I approached Second Road and went on Second Road, there was an accident. The car hit a motorbike. And I quite rightly decided to swerve out the way, leave it to them and get off and carry on with my business. A lot of people messaged me and they said to me, listen mate, not being funny, but Trev, why didn't you stop? Why didn't you get involved? And why didn't you give the motorcycle driver the footage? The one thing that you need to learn out here, and trust me, if you've been here a while, you'll know about this, is keep yourself to yourself. You start getting involved in Thai incidents, be it a fight or be it a disagreement. You might see a husband and wife or a boyfriend, girlfriend, two Thai people having a row and they might be getting a bit animated, a bit physical, and you want to step in, or as it was with the accident where unfortunately the car hit the motorcycle, but fortunately for the motorcycle, it didn't hurt him, didn't cause him any damage. But yeah, you just stay out of it. It really is surreal, and I know you're probably thinking, God, that's just awful, but that's how it is. You need to keep yourself away from other people's business, let them get on with it, and just go about your own business, because the minute you start sticking your nose in, you have no idea what kind of situation you're putting yourself into. And you know, remember, Thai people do not like losing face. So if you start siding with one Thai person, the other said person may not be quite as welcoming, and all kinds of stuff could kick off. So it really is, guys. Like I say, just keep yourself to yourself and crack on. Now, right, we're at this junction here. We're going to go straight across, going to go around behind Big C. We'll head up there, and then we're going to turn left and work our way through. This area, there's no bars up here. This is really like sort of normal everyday life. You know, obviously the Big C is fantastic going there. They've got pretty much everything and anything. There's a couple of real estate companies up there. It's a big malls, the Harbour Mall and all these kind of places. But it's just really, this is just a normal everyday lifestyle here. You're certainly not going to be presented with any girly bars or go-go's, that's for sure. Although years ago, believe it or not, where are we now? Yeah, if you turned right here, I might be wrong, it might be left. Anyway, it's either the first junction here on the right or the first junction on the left as I go, if I was to turn it. But we used to have a really big club, and it was you'd go in and they'd have a room, and you'd go in there with, like, say 5 or 6 girls, buy them drinks, karaoke and all that kind of stuff. And they were very welcoming to foreigners as well. It wasn't just geared up for the Thai people, although predominantly the Thai people were their main customer base. But it was great fun. Sadly, it's shut. Sadly, it's gone. I went in there a couple of times, to be honest with you, back in the day. And yeah, it was good. You know, you're under no threat, no worries. It was all good fun, all good clean fun. Well, not clean, but you know what I'm saying. All right, so let's head over. There we go, the old red lights. Time to go. The job's a good one. And like I say, there's Big C in all its glory. Great place. When you come over here, if you need your supplies, be it toiletries, you know, just normal shopping stuff, go into Big C. Honestly, very, very good prices. You won't be disappointed. So we're going to head up now. And there are a few sort of like steady bars, like just normal bars where, you know, groups of guys will meet, but nothing like you would expect, certainly in the city centre. And what happens out here is people tend to kind of like meet for a beer and then go into town rather than come out here and stay out here. But there's a lot of hotels you can see here. Look, the A-Plus. You know, there's a lot of places here. And really, you know, to be honest with you, especially now with the Bolt being as strong as it is, Bolt's a very good app. Allows you to get around the city centre for virtually pennies. And as you can see, there's a lot of places here where you can stay. And you're about, from here to the city centre, you're talking maybe not a lot. I want to turn, I want to show you something. Yeah, you're not talking a lot. You're not talking a lot. All right, now, those of you guys that need to get your eyes tested, right in front of us here, this guy has, without a doubt, I know it's closed today, but he has the most highest reputation in the area for being the best optician here. So if you do need to get your eyes checked out, come to here, the Pattaya Eye Center. He's got a very, very good reputation. And as you can see, you know, these are the kind of places where people live. You know, this is not unusual. I'll show you around, just have a little look. You can rent a room here for about $4 grand a month. It's not a lot. And this is sort of like the backstreet lifestyle. I have to say, it does amaze me when I see people setting up businesses here. Because I do think to myself, how in the world are you possibly surviving? Because it must be tough. There you are, playtime massage. Sounds inviting, never been in it. But what I want to do is I want to show you one other place. A lot of guys ask me about learning the language. Now remember, if you do want to stay here for long term, you can get an education visa. And you need to go to school. You need to go back to your roots, and you need to learn the language. It's not as hard as it sounds. I mean, of course, it's not easy, but it's not beyond your ability, trust me. But you can get an education visa, and you need to go to school. And just around the corner here, he says. Where are we? Down there, yep. There we go. There you go. In there, that is the Chatao CTLS Language School. This building here, big building here. So if you are looking to get an education visa and you want to go to school, come down here. I've been in there. I've done some lessons years and years ago. To be honest with you, to give them their fairness, the lessons are fairly well structured. The reason I don't recommend school lessons is because Thai teachers, generally speaking, do not want to correct you in front of other people. So if you pronounce a word wrong, rather than say, nope, you've got it wrong, you need to say it like this, they will just nod and go, okay. And you walk out the door thinking, oh, that's easy. But realistically speaking, you've said it the wrong way, and it's not how you should pronounce it. And then you wonder why you go into a bar or wherever and you practice your newfound words, and the girls look at you as if saying, huh? That's one of their words. That's the one Thai word I really don't like. They go, huh? Huh? They use that all the time. I find it so aggressive. Huh? It's like, dude, what's going on? Like, what do you mean, huh? But anyway, they don't mean it in an aggressive way. It's just the way that they are. It's their nature. Nothing bad by it. It's a personal hate of mine when they go, huh? There you go, look at that. Pop yourself in there. And as you can see across there, look, lots and lots of accommodation. So this is really sort of like backstreet life, day-to-day living. You don't get very many tourists coming around these areas, mainly predominantly aiming at the Thai people and the possible the expats. And of course, if you are taken by the spur of the moment, in here, now you see here, the Beaver 24-hour. Now in there, they got some great rooms. And it's a short-time hotel. There you go, the Beaver Love Motel. And go in there, the rooms are very, very good. No problems, no dramas there, you won't get any complaints. And I think it's about 300 baht, 350 baht for, I think it's either 2 or 3 hours. All right, so, heading down, let's spin a left here. Shall we go this way? No, let's not go that way, no, let's keep going. I've got to get my bearings. It's a while since I've been down there. All right. Really hot today. So I think we're going to turn left up here actually, yeah. I think I know where we are. He says. Cereal Park Boutique Apartment. What's that? Soy. Oh, right. Oh, shit, me sideways. Right, okay. Right, let's keep on going down. Well, anyway, you can see what goes on around the normal streets that you'd never come to. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And talking of dinners, remember, if you want to eat Thai food, it's been said many, many times. Look at a Thai restaurant, see how many Thai people are eating in the restaurant you're looking at. If it's busy with Thai people, generally speaking, 99% of the time, you know the food's going to be decent. Thai people are very, very unforgiving and very particular. You know, I'll take my missus to a restaurant, a Thai place, be it on the side of the road or be it a restaurant, and I think the food's lovely, and she turns her nose up and says no. And I'm like, really? Are you serious? It's good food, but they're very, very fussy. So if you see a lot of Thai people eating in a restaurant, that's a really good indicator that you're good to go, and that, sorry about that, turn me indicator off, that you're good to go, and that basically you'll be all right with the food. So, I've got absolutely no idea where we are now. Pattaya Eye Center. Okay, let's go left here. Right, okay. I've got no idea where we're going. Here we are. I think this leads down the third road. I hope it does anyway. Oh dear. Things you lot get me to do. Where are we now? That's Tantarak School. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. The old schools here. So that's a typical Thai school over there. There you go, in there. And the kids start school very early here, finish at about 3:30. And they often go to school about 7 o'clock in the morning. They'll go and eat their breakfast at school, and then they carry on for the day. So we're heading down towards, I think, Third Road. I do believe. Or should I say, I hope. MartinBrandsChildcare.com. Martin Brands, okay. Drop-in centre there. Human Help Network. Oh, that's good. I never knew that was there. The drop-in centre. There you go. It's amazing what you find when you ride around. Where should we go? Should we turn it? What's that? Left is Pattaya Eye Center. Oh, okay, right. So we're going to go down to Third Road then. And oh, look at that old rickety old house. Stop here. Is he going to pimp me? Look at that place there. Don't know if you can see it. Okay, so this should lead me down to Third Road, so the sign tells me. And there's only one way to find out. Let's have a look. This is brilliant. I haven't been down this place myself. I mean, what's in there? What was that? That looked like that's probably an old food court, I think. A big food court, maybe a barbecue area. That looks like Mulcatar's, a lot of sinks at the end there. Yeah, I wonder. Oh, it's the hot pan, right? Okay, yeah, there you go. A barbecue seafood hot pan place. Now, if you like your Mulcatar, if you know what barbecue is, Mulcatar is that hot plate where they have the coals underneath and they put all the food on top and around the edge in the soup. One of my favourites, one of my favourite foods, really is. You go up, help yourself, and you can go up, help yourself, crack on. Go on, mate, you go past me. Go on. There you go. There you go. Yeah, you can go up, you help yourself. It normally costs about 199 baht to say 249 baht, depending. And you get all kinds. You get prawns, crabs, seafood. You get all your pork, your beef. It's decent. One of my favourites. So where are we? Let's have a look. Seasons Club. Where was Seasons Club? Man, I've got to get my bearings. Oh, Jesus. I know where. That's the red bar. Flipping hell. Oh, okay. Wow, we really are off the beaten track. Right, so where shall I go? Let me turn left here. Bloody hell. I didn't realise this is where we are. And they're doing some pretty full-on construction work down there. Okay. Let's just wing it around here, shall we? Look at that down there. Don't know what they're doing down there. Any ideas? Any engineers know what they're doing? Have a look in there. Any idea, boys? I haven't got a Scooby-Doo what they're doing there. There's a lot of steel work. All right, so, okay, so now we're going to head back up towards the city centre. Oh, I know where we are now. All right, there you go. Beautiful. And this was the Ampon Seafood. Such a shame. That was one of my favourite places. It really was fantastic quality. Sadly, they've not made the distance. So, unfortunately, that one's gone pear-shaped. Another one here called Mouth Sea. Oh, unlucky mate. Cool, he's had a whack. All right, so this basically leads us up into the city centre. So what we'll do is we'll head up. I'll pull over in some shade, and I think we'll wrap that up today. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Been a bit of an interesting ride. You've taken me to places I haven't even been myself. All right, where's that car going to go? Is it going to pull out? You going to stay there? No, where are you going to go? Are you going to stay there? You got to be on your guard, boys, I tell you. You got to be on your guard. They come at you in every direction. Okay, we need some shade. We need some shade. Let's go over. Shade's running out. Shade's running out. Man. Well, basically where we are, right in front of us, that is the junction of Pattaya Klang where we started when I went straight across over at Big C. Remember Big C? So that's where we've ended up. Now I want to get some shade so I can wrap up. So we're going to head just over here. Let me get ahead of the traffic. Yeah, we're good. Let's go and find that shaded area over there. Here we go. All right, perfect. Unbelievable. Oh, that's better. That's better. Right, 1 second, boys. Let me just turn me, take my helmet off. Turn the camera around. Oh, look at that. Look at that Bobby Dazzler. Oh, really hot today. Right, guys. So there you go. Quite an absolute random ride around. I hope you enjoyed it. I've shown you different parts of the city. Some I've not even been to myself, but there you go. Hey ho, it is what it is. It's all about having a bit of an adventure and exploration. So jobs are good. That's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't, please have a look at Patreon, where I will bring you content such as what's inside the castle. I'll go back there and try and organise that for you. I do plan to bring a lot more inside the Agogo Bar video footage, and all the things I can't share here will be in there. So have a look. There is a link in the description below. And then, if you haven't, please jump on Discord. Over 14,000 people in there now. Really is a fantastic community. So much going on. It's just incredible. Really is. Absolutely, just totally brilliant. So thank you very much for all that, guys. All right. So lastly, please remember, guys, if you would, it really does help the channel if you hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video, check out the bell icon here and give that a ding, and it'll tell you that at 9 o'clock every morning I bring you out a video. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.